Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Wisdom who taught us His truth. Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, the 144,000 men pushing the truth and wholehearted sincerity across the four winds. It's the Akai Quab with the JMS Germany camp, back with another lesson. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, and only through His grace and mercy am I here to even do these lessons, And I understand those things, and I'm very grateful for the Lord allowing me to bring out His word and to have understanding of His word. Okay, so this lesson is going to be called "When They Say Peace." When they shall say peace. When they say peace, what is going to happen? Okay, so let me go to 1 Thessalonians. First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 2. Let's start at 1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Okay? The day of the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night. And it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. A lot of people aren't going to be expecting the calamity and the things that are going to happen to catch them in, to be caught in the net of destruction, of calamity, of pain and suffering. Many people think that this man Joe Biden, who is truly wicked in his spirit, in his heart, you can see it when you have eyes to see and to discern men and women on this earth, which the Lord has given His prophets to see spiritual things. You see the spirit of people, and if you look at Biden, you see he's a truly wicked person. All right. Even if you look at Trump, you see the proudness of what he is. Excuse me. So 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Verse 3. When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And they saying that, it's going to be peaceful times now. After that crazy regime under Trump, it's going to be peace and safety. Biden is going to bring unity to this country. No, he will not. He will not bring unity to this country, or to America, to Babylon the Great. It is so divided. And that's because the Lord has done so. Okay? But sudden destruction is about to come upon many people. Sudden calamity. All right? Verse 4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. You see, we're not in the darkness. Why? Because we have this light. We have these scriptures to keep us, to show us, to put a pretty much spotlight on this world. Verse 5, ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night and nor of darkness. And who is of the night and of darkness? Well, let's look at Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. So who's controlling everything? Who sets all the laws? Who sets all the standards? Who controls all the media? Who controls the banks? Who controls the money? Who controls the governments? Esau, Edom. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And it's the truth. It's not a hate speech. It's straight up the truth. The Chinese people, they don't own the world. Esau, Edom owns the world because he was given the fatness of the earth and that he should live by the sword. In Revelation 27, it says, Genesis 27, you know? Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation. You see, we hope for salvation, but we have faith if we believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and we do those things which are pleasing unto him. And in this time, not in the last minute, we've been doing those things which are pleasing unto him. He's going to give us salvation. He's going to call us out of this world and help us and take us away from the destruction that's going to come onto the earth, the famine, the thermonuclear war. You know, Esau coming down like a raging lion to execute his anger onto all nations, especially at the children of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We have faith through the helmet of salvation that we're going to be saved out of those things. Verse 9, for the Most High hath not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Okay? So we are not appointed to wrath, only if we take the hand of the Lord. Because many have not taken the hand of the Lord. Many have not been receptible to what the Lord has been pushing or been given out in this world through his mouthpiece. And who are his mouthpiece? Who is his mouthpiece? The holy prophets. You know, we may seem like we young, dumb, and are hobos and who don't have things, but when actuality we're rich, man. We're the salt of the earth. And we have the understanding of the oracles of the Most High. And we've been telling you people that he's about to come and judge the earth. Now it's time for him to show you. Let's go to Proverbs. Chapter 6, verse 15. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. You know, this is the 2/3 and these heathen nations. But pursuing straight up to Esau. Esau is going to be completely confounded at the destruction he's going to receive. Just like how the Lord allowed the heart of the Egyptians of the Pharaoh to be hardened, the Lord is going to tear down Esau, man. And we get to witness it. We get to be a part of it. You know, we can go to Psalms because it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Psalms 149. Verse 1. Praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song and his praise in the congregation of the saints. Verse 2. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king, Yahushua. Let them praise his name and dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. You see, we seem like we're nothing. Let's look at the word meek right quick, just so I can give a better understanding of it. I'm looking at the etymology of the word meek. Gentle or mild of temper, forbearing under injury or annoyance, humble, unassuming of a woman, modest, from a Scandinavian source such as Norse, soft, polite, gentle, okay, humility, okay, slippery, slimy, meek, those who are meek, humble in spirit or manner, suggesting retiring mildness or even cold submissiveness, very docile, meek as a mouse, evidencing little spirit or courage, overly submissive or compliant, a fine, fiery blast against meek conformality. Okay, so we have been humbled down by the Lord. Why? Because we have been put in. Now, why? How do you know that? Because you can look at us. You can look at the prophets, the ones who are doing this work, who know that they are royalty, but have humbled themselves down to have to dwell among these heathens, to have humbled themselves down to have to be under these heathen, to witness these things. Okay? The meek, the humble of spirit. And that's what we have witnessed. That's what we have had to go through. The Lord has humbled us down by taking us into captivity, by destroying us, our nationality being taken away, by scattering us through all the nations of the earth. We don't have a homeland. We don't have anything. We've been humbled. But we're going to receive salvation. Verse 5, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Verse 6, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. Verse 8, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Verse 9, to execute upon them this judgment written, this honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. You see, this is something that's going to happen. We're going to get our kingdom back. I mean, our nationality back, our house, our homeland. We're going to get it back. Our heritage, our laws, our statutes, and our customs, our women, our substance, our riches. It's all going to come back unto us. But Esau is going to be taken down first. All right? I digress. I'm going off a little bit, you know. But the point I wanted to bring out is that Proverbs 6:15. What does the Lord say? Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. Okay? Esau is not going to know. These heathen nations are going to get caught off guard. All right, but us, we won't get caught off guard. We see what's coming. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. You see? Men don't even know how long they're going to live on this earth. So the Lord is saying, just like you don't know when you're going to die, this destruction is going to catch you just like that. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perversiveness, and stay thereon. And who is this talking about? This is talking about the 2/3. All right? This is talking about the nation of Israel. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word. You didn't want this truth. You know, you're going to get caught up in the destruction just right along with Esau and these heathen nations, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perversiveness. Oppression is America. Perversiveness is the doctrines that they push onto you daily. Homosexuality, LGBTQPI, blaspheming the Lord's holy scriptures, putting their hands on the Bible and swearing. And you trust in these things? When they show you clearly that they don't give a damn about the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and never have. All you got to do is do a little research and you'll see. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Okay, let's start at verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. That's how you act, Esau. That's how you act. In all your wickedness, the Lord sees everything. Proverbs 15 and 3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the good and the evil. All right? Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. The knowledge of these satanic rituals, or worshiping Baal, and so on and so forth. All of these customs that these rituals that you do during these fake holidays, which give you spiritual left-handed power, it has perverted thee. And you've made the world perverted also. And thou hast said in thine heart, in your mind, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Verse 12, stand now in thine enchantments, and with thine multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. You see? They've been practicing these customs since Esau came out of the womb, so to speak. Okay? But when you look at these Edomites and these so-called elitists, you see that they have enchantments, they have warlocks, they have witches. Okay? If it be so, thou shalt be able to profit. if so be thou mayest prevail, but you won't. Okay? Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from all these things that shall fall upon thee. Verse 14, behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm them, nor a fire to sit before. Verse 15, they shall be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. This is going to happen unto these heathen nations, and starting with Esau. Okay? Let's go to Psalms chapter 58 and verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. And the righteous are going to be pleased. We're going to be rejoicing when we see that these calamities are coming upon you. You're going to wash, you know, because you deserve it. You've had these scriptures. You've had this book in your hand. This was what made you guilty. And you still didn't hearken. You didn't take heed. 2/3 and the heathen nations. All right? Let's go to Micah. Micah chapter 7. These pages are so thin, man. Micah chapter 7 and verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her now. She shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Okay? And who is this talking about? This is talking about the people that are coming against the children of the Lord, coming against the children of Israel. This is what that's talking about. And they're going to see. They're going to see and be confounded and be in pain and be ashamed. But the righteous will rejoice. So when they say peace, remember, sudden destruction cometh quickly. Until next time, Shalom.